It takes more than just shampoo and spray to achieve a red carpet hairdo. Many of the most prominent women in Hollywood use extensions to get that perfect style, but they look quite a bit different once the clips are taken out. Jennifer Lopez is all about rocking long locks. Whether she's hitting the red carpet at a glam Hollywood event or showing her support at a political rally, Lopez's luscious locks are usually in tow. And when she's in pop star mode, that's when the extensions are flowing, and as one could argue, totally essential. After all, the Get Right dance break wouldn't be the same without her hairography. In 2024, JLo's extensions even had a bit of a moment on Saturday Night Live when she appeared to yank one out without missing a beat during a performance of Can't Get Enough. In the 2024 Netflix flick Atlas, Lopez showcased a totally different look, ditching the extensions and just letting her hair do its thing. As she told Romezcla, "I love my natural curly hair." This wasn't the only time Lopez showed her love for her hair, as she's posted selfies with her tresses either tied up in a messy bun or simply left loose. While she might be all about the big extended look when she's playing a concert or attending a premiere, it's clear she likes to keep it chill at home. Lopez told InStyle in 2018, "I'm still a ponytail, bun on top of your head, girl," which is all very Puerto Rican Bronx. Taylor Swift has shaken off old styles to make way for new ones, leaving no room for a single dull moment in her hair journey. From the exciting transformation of Swift's signature bangs to some seriously chic short hairstyles, Swift has rocked it all. She hasn't flat out said that she's used hair extensions before, but they do seem to be a part of her ever-changing lookbook, allowing her to experiment with lengths and textures across the many eras of her life. The record-breaking Grammy winner still reminisces about her natural curls that the world so adored during the early days of her music career. As she told Elle on her 30th birthday, "From birth, I had the curliest hair, and now it is straight. It is the straight hair I wished for every day in junior high. But just as I was coming to terms with loving my curls, they've left me. Please pray for their safe return." Evidently, her wish was granted during the Eras Tour. While performing in Singapore in 2024, Swift joked about her hair not being able to withstand the high humidity, quipping, "As you can see, my hair has returned to its factory settings thanks to the humidity here. I'm not complaining. I like it." Ariana Grande's hair has gone through a dramatic evolution, and extensions have played a major part. That said, one of her most famous looks was born out of necessity. In a 2014 Facebook post, Grande shared that she started wearing her iconic big ponytail because her natural hair was wrecked after her time on the Nickelodeon sitcom Victorious. She wrote, "I had to bleach my hair and dye it red every other week for the first 4 years of playing cat. My real hair is back to brown, and I wear extensions, but I wear it in a ponytail because my actual hair is so broken that it looks absolutely ratchet and absurd when I let it down." Grande also noted that she pivoted to wearing a red wig for the spin-off series Sam and Cat. The pop star's signature ponytail is long, voluminous, and pin straight. Her natural tresses, on the other hand, are as bouncy and curly as can be. While she doesn't rock them often, she has said the curls are an important part of who she is.
My real hair, which is the humongous curly poof, so few people get to see it.
The world has Christina Aguilera to thank for popularizing the very Y2K hair aesthetic that is blonde and black layers. She has her longtime friend, stylist, and hair extensions specialist Priscilla Valles to thank for it. As Valles explained to Allure, the iconic look came about by accident, following a mix-up with her extensions. She revealed she washed her hair and the black extensions bled onto the platinum extensions, and they actually turned out gray. In the years since, the singer has let go of her darker strands, focusing her attention primarily on platinum styles, many of which depend on extensions. Aguilera's journey with hair extensions has been near flawless, given that she's been in the hands of one of the best in the field since the beginning. The Ace Celebrity Extensions Specialist's own career launched around the same time that Aguilera first became a household name, so they more or less came up together. Valles told Refinery29 she's always been exploring and creative, but right now she's really come into her own. "I've never seen anything like her creative vision." But she's also found a balance. Christina always was on the edgier side. Now there's a softness to her edge. Britney Spears' hair has gone through one metamorphosis after another over the course of her decades-long career in the spotlight. She's played with length, color, and texture. And as you might have gleaned, extensions have played a major role in her hair transformation. However, Spears has had a bit of a fraught journey with her extended looks. On more than one occasion, the pop legend's extensions have been on untidy display. for the world to see, presumably resulting from a roughshod job of attaching or blending them well. Perhaps most notable were her extensions at the 2007 VMAs, which clearly didn't sit the way they were supposed to as she performed. As the singer wrote in The Women in Me, backstage at the VMAs that night, nothing was going right. There was a problem with my costume and with my hair extensions. Though she's had some drama with fake hair, that hasn't stopped Spears from embracing extensions and wigs. And she's had plenty of iconic blonde bombshell moments along the way. Long, straight, cascading locks are without question the natural brunette's signature look. While there's been some speculation about whether or not she uses extensions for shorter hairstyles too, there have been a few instances where she's ditched the long pieces for chic bobs. The cropped cuts couldn't look more different from her go-to lengthy locks, but both stunning styles have us saying, "Gimme more." Few celebrities pull off a short bob quite like Hailey Bieber. The model and entrepreneur has steadily represented women with cropped hair ever since she came into her own as a celebrity. She dished to Refinery 29 in 2022. "My hair was really long as a teenager. Then I started modeling and I wanted to be cool and edgy, so I cut it really short. It never grew long after that. Now I'm trying to grow it out, but it's taken a long time." Bieber's natural hair certainly didn't grow out overnight. So naturally, she's worn her fair share of realistic extensions over the years. In a piece for Harper's Bazaar that highlighted an exceptionally gorgeous hair moment by Bieber at a New York event, hair extension specialist Hadley Yates explained, "If you're after natural-looking extensions, it's important to consider what your natural hair is like. When extensions are put in, they can look clumpy and heavy, so you need to have someone who can make sure the extensions are textured properly throughout the hair, so it looks natural." With expert extension specialists like Priscilla Valles working on Bieber's hair, one can best believe that she'll always come out on the other side looking flawless. Rihanna can rock just about any hairstyle, and she's experimented with quite a few. As the Fenty founder said in an Instagram post about the launch of her hair care line, "You know how much switching my hair up matters to me. I've had almost every texture, color, length, from weaves to braids to natural."
Hair has always been very personal to me. It's an outlet of self-expression, creativity.
From sleek lobs to pixie cuts and red curls, Rihanna's frequent changes have earned her a bit of a reputation as a hair chameleon. That's why it's hardly a surprise that she can pull off wigs and extensions with equal ease. On her textured hair, which, as her stylist Yusuf Williams once told Refinery 29, she keeps quite healthy, Rihanna has tried on extensions of all kinds and lengths, including ones that go down to her waist. In fact, fans are so used to seeing her with them that when she stepped out flaunting her short corkscrew curls at the launch of Fenty hair, she was nearly unrecognizable in the best way possible. Beyond red carpets and grand openings, Rihanna knows the value of giving her hair time to breathe. As Williams puts it, she doesn't always have to be that badass, pushing the envelope with a short cut. She likes to pull her hair up in top buns and ponytails so she can feel chill and normal. Nicki Minaj typically keeps her natural hair tucked under wigs and extensions, but every now and again she shows it off. In 2014, for example, the rapper took to Instagram to share a pic that highlighted her natural hair with the caption, "No perm, no extensions." A few years later, she posted some videos she snapped during and after a haircut that showed off the length of her natural hair. As Minaj has shown in other candid shots on social media, her natural hair ends miles before the lengths of her sometimes ankle-grazing extensions. For an Elle cover in 2018, for instance, Minaj let her pin-straight locks fall down to 59 inches. Her trusty hairstylist, Kim Kimball, told Refinery 29, "We wanted it to touch the floor. We didn't cut it at all." She also revealed that 12 bundles of add-ons did the trick, saying, "12 bundles does sound like a lot, but your hair is thinner when it's longer." While it's always great to see celebs ditching their wigs to embrace their natural hair, Minaj's multicolored wig collection is nothing short of legendary. In 2019, Taraji P. Henson announced in a since-deleted Instagram post that she would be launching TPH by Taraji, a hair care line that's all about scalp health, which is huge for anyone who wears extensions. She told InStyle, "It's for everybody because I've worn every kind of hair. I wanted it to be all-inclusive. That's my fan base. And it's not only Black women who are wearing installs. Everybody wears installs." Henson has been candid as can be about her long-term love affair with extensions, wigs, and weaves. She's also all about celebrating her natural hair and taking care of it as best as possible. As she said to Vogue in 2021, I've always loved my hair. I've been doing my hair and playing in it for as long as I can remember. After using relaxer on her hair all throughout her childhood, Henson decided to let her hair grow out naturally when she was an adult. She continued, "I started to fall in love with my hair in a way I had never fallen in love with it before." While Henson's go-to length has been short for a while now, she still dabbles with extensions that offer longer lengths and striking color changes.
I have fun whatever color my hair is.
You have fun whatever color.
I'm the fun.
Okay, there you go. When you walk in, you are the fun, darling.
Selena Gomez's rich brown tresses are usually super straight or slightly wavy, but if nature had its way, her locks would look super curly and bouncy. The singer and actor regularly sports extensions that add length and volume to her natural hair. And she's even offered peeks at the installation process. In 2018, for instance, she memorably switched up her short hair with super long extensions that featured high glam fringes down her forehead. The Rare Beauty founder has been frank about her use of extensions to hold up the voluminous style she is known for, quipping once to YouTuber Lili Singh that her hair was, quote, very fake. It's hardly a complaint though, with Gomez thoroughly enjoying the experience of clip-ons. When People asked to name her top red carpet look to date back in 2016, she zeroed in on the hair she wore for her 2015 American Music Awards look. She recalled, "We put in these beautiful longer extensions and it flowed with my hair, but it was really long, like Cher long, which was so fun. I felt like a character in a way." Kylie Jenner is a queen of hair transformations, and extensions are the not-so-secret weapon in her beauty arsenal. The world has seen Jenner go from cascading waist-grazing waves to sleek bobs, and then back to longer lengths again, all in a matter of days. The Kylie Cosmetics founder's love for extensions runs so deep that she even launched her own line back in 2014. Around that same time, Jenner was stepping into her own as a member of the Kardashian-Jenner empire. While her lip kit certainly set the world ablaze, she spent the King Kylie era experimenting with different hair colors and lengths, and fans were more than eager to follow suit. She told Harper's Bazaar, "I started dyeing my hair blue and cut my hair off, and then everyone started dyeing their hair blue and cutting it off. And I was like, whoa, I realized what an influence I had." Since then, Jenner has been setting hair goals with no breaks, despite the high glam aesthetic that Jenner's millions-strong social media followers are accustomed to. The beauty mogul certainly doesn't mind making the odd natural appearance and showing off her real hair.
"I'm over keeping up with this lifestyle of crazy hair and wigs and."
When it comes to transforming her appearance for Halloween, Heidi Klum stands in a league of her own. Every other day of the year, she mostly reins it in. But that's not to say she doesn't change up her look. The model has made good use of hair extensions to achieve many show-stopping looks over the years on red carpets, runways, and reality shows like America's Got Talent and Project Runway. Klum is a natural brunette, but she's leaned into blonder shades for her hair for much of her career. Enough to impress that image deep into public memory. She told Allure in 2013, "When I started modeling, people wanted me more blonde. I just started getting blonder and blonder and blonder." In a separate chat with People, she noted that staying blonde requires a decent amount of upkeep, explaining, "Every 5 weeks, I have to get my roots done. Even though now it's cool to have some roots, you can't have 7-inch roots and blonde from there on." Though maintaining extensions and blonde roots can take some work, Klum's day-to-day hair care is pretty simple. She revealed, "I just go in the shower, wash and condition my hair, and just let it air dry." The supermodel also noted that she appreciates when her hair looks naturally messy, saying, "I feel sometimes my hair looks cooler when it is a little bit bedroomy, and sometimes I literally did just get up." Gwen Stefani has been a household name since the 90s, and for the most part, her locks have stayed platinum blonde the whole time. The hollaback girl singer has donned a number of styles over the years, including tight updos, bouncy ringlets, and luxe length. Rarely has the world been given a glimpse of Stefani's natural brunette hair, which only makes fleeting appearances on her social media by way of childhood throwbacks. Maintaining icy blonde hair takes a good deal of effort, and Stefani has longtime hairstylist Danilo Dixon to thank for keeping her locks healthy and stunning. As Dixon told E! News in 2016, he not only created a color formula for her hair, but he stopped using bleach altogether. And based on the state of her hair all these years later, the treatment seems to work wonders. As he quipped, "The truth is Gwen's hair has a career too. It has to entertain, it has to perform." In addition to dyeing her hair on a regular basis, Stefani is also a big fan of wearing extensions to create fun and fresh looks.
What's going on? Is this yours?
Nothing here is me. Everything is fake.
As one of the original supermodels of the 90s, Naomi Campbell revolutionized the world of fashion, from the audacious style she flaunted to her legendary strut on the runway. Her luscious locks, often flowing in all their long black sleek glory behind her, only added to her overall oomph factor. Unfortunately, wearing extensions all throughout her career wreaked havoc on Campbell's natural hair. The effects have been on display for the public to see for years, with paparazzi pics even capturing bald patches on Campbell's head. Afro hair specialist Joy Miller told The Guardian, "Extensions are okay, but not on a full-time basis. Even if she started wearing wigs, the pressure on the hairline might be too much." Campbell has acknowledged her struggles with hair integrations, telling the London Standard in 2017, "I do take more care of my hair now because I lost all of it with extensions." That hasn't completely put her off the idea of such enhancements, though. As Campbell put it simply, "If I want to do it, I do it." Of course, she certainly doesn't need extensions. In 2018, Campbell shared a selfie that showed her natural hair in cornrows, looking as beautiful as ever. Laverne Cox doesn't disappoint when it comes to boldly playing around with her hair. From sleek, straight locks to ramp-ready blowouts and voluminous curls, the Orange is the New Black star has experimented with just about every style that exists in the market.
I just want to be in a room with hair extensions right now. It's all I really want.
Don't we all?
Per her own admission to Allure, Cox is an extension girl, an identity that coexists with the side of her that absolutely adores her real, textured hair. In her words, "For me, every day is about celebrating what's in the mirror. If I want to put a wig on, that's great, but I love what's in the mirror as it is." As a natural curl girl, Cox knows what goes into keeping her hair hydrated underneath all those artificial lengths, especially since she's faced the brunt of hair relaxers in the past. For anyone looking for pro tips, Cox revealed that a regular routine of hair oiling and braiding between phases of styling does the trick for her. Katy Perry's hair has evolved over and over again, right alongside her music career. Pinks, blues, purples, blondes, reds, you name it. She's experimented with just about every hair color there is, thanks to wigs and dyes. Perry knows her due gets noticed. As she once told E! News, "People have really strong feelings about my hair. For years they have." And so she continues to keep fans on the edge of their seats and awaiting her next switch-up. In 2024, Perry made a nostalgic return to the jet black hair that defined the early years of her pop career, but with a contemporary twist involving hair extensions. She has found somewhat of a signature look with super long hair, which she flaunts across red carpets, formal shindigs, and of course, glamorous Instagram posts. While getting ready for a fashion show in October of that year, Perry joked to Vogue about removing the extensions she had installed for the event, saying, "Orlando's gonna have fun trying to cut this out of my head when I get home." Underneath all that fake hair lie Perry's natural golden locks, and once upon a time, she chopped them off. As she declared to W Magazine in 2017, "Everything is more fun with short hair. I can just get up and go." Chrissy Teigen is refreshingly honest about what she actually looks like in real life, frequently giving fans a glimpse into all of the prepping that happens behind the scenes. Hair extensions are something that Teigen has not only wholeheartedly embraced, but helped destigmatize to some degree. As far as extension specialist Priscilla Valles is concerned, Teigen has played a key part in lifting the shame and judgment that have hovered over hair extensions for years, especially in the entertainment world. She told Vogue, "I used to have to sign confidentiality agreements when applying extensions. The breaking point in my career came when Chrissy lost an extension. She started posting about it, and it opened the conversation."
Now hiring new assistants to take my hair out.
While in her more candid at-home moments, the mother of four seems inclined to wear top knots that keep her hair out of her busy routine. She lets it down when she makes public appearances, and it often involves the use of extensions. Take, for example, the waist-length hair she once wore to complete her 70s disco look for a theme party in 2023. She quipped on Instagram that she wasn't sure if she would have despised the decade or not, but it's impossible not to love her wicked long hairdo. Vanessa Hudgens has been killing the extensions game for years. One day, she'll be seen with shoulder-grazing locks, and the next day, show up on social media feeds with ultra-long hair. That could only have been achieved through clip-ons. And as someone who is loud and proud about playing with variety when it comes to style, the High School Musical star doesn't shy away from acknowledging that she wears hairpieces. But she still looks great without any. She once told Pop Sugar, Looks are such a fun way of expressing yourself and contributing to how you want people to see you. It's almost the foundation of how you want to be treated. What better way to have fun with your looks than adding a significant amount of length and volume to your locks? As Hudgens' stylist, Danielle Priano told Allure, Hudgens sported a whopping 2 feet of hair extensions at the 2024 Oscars. While her stunning extensions might have stolen the show otherwise, Hudgens happened to be sporting a baby bump too, and she officially announced that she was pregnant on the red carpet. Now that's an impressive reveal. Trying to imagine Lili Reinhart without the slicked back ponytail she sported as Betty Cooper across 7 seasons of Riverdale would already be a bit of a task for many. To picture her with waves is a whole other ballgame. But that's what Reinhardt's real hair looks like. And over on Instagram, she's made sure people don't forget that. While you may not know it by looking at them, the gorgeous blonde ringlets have endured quite a bit of havoc over the years. Reinhardt told Allure, "This ponytail causes me stress. It takes a long time to style, longer than you'd think, and it's really annoying and very frustrating." For the sake of her hair health, the actor's styling team began relying on the magic of extensions to transform her into the iconic Archie Comics character, which means that much of Reinhardt's hair we see on screen apparently isn't real. While she seems to have a fairly welcoming outlook toward extensions, Reinhardt is sure about one thing: she's not touching dyes. As she put it, "I kind of promised myself if I were offered a role where they said I need to be a redhead or I need to be a brunette, that I would have to wear a wig because my hair has been through so much." Sarah Hyland is best known as Hailey Dunphy from Modern Family, rocking long, luscious waves that looked like they never had a bad day. Hyland pulled off every style on the popular television show so effortlessly that her revelation to Refinery 29 about parts of it being fake came as a surprise to fans. Extensions were seemingly a response to some of Hyland's health issues, which include endometriosis and chronic kidney dysplasia. She admitted, "With medications and stuff, it can make your hair fall out, so I had extensions put in for Hailey to hide any of that loss."
With great hotness comes great responsibility.
After her Modern Family commitments came to an end in 2020, Hyland was able to let her hair down with greater ease. So much so that fans were left confused when she stepped out in public with her natural curls on display. In fact, she had to come forward with a clarification about it when an ex-user suggested she got a perm, responding, "I'd like to say this once. It's not a perm, it's just my hair." Actor and comedy writer Mindy Kaling cut right to the chase in her 2015 book, Why Not Me?, about A-listers and their hair, revealing, "The real trick to having gorgeous hair is quantity. Piles of thick, cascading My Little Pony-style hair signifies youth. To keep up with the trend, everyone uses hair extensions." From short bobs to long waves, Kaling has tried and perfected plenty of styles, giving dark-haired divas an entire lookbook of hairdos to play around with. For some of them, her use of extensions has been more evident than others, like at the Met Gala. The Met Gala gives celebrities a chance to experiment with new looks and bold styles, and Kaling has certainly taken that to heart. In 2023, the Office star relied on sets of tape-in extensions to add a great deal of length to her shorter cut. Her hairstylist, Mark Mena, told Glamour, "When the theme was announced, we knew things would be extravagant and classic." He explained that the long hair, which complemented Kaling's white corset dress, was a tribute to fashion designer Karl Lagerfeld, who inspired the Met's theme that year. It's no secret that Kim Kardashian is a big fan of hair extensions. The reality TV icon is practically a walking, talking advertisement for extensions and the ways they can totally transform a person's look. From shoulder-grazing bobs to sleek strands that fall impressively far, she's a pro at alternating between styles at breakneck pace, using artificial hair. Kardashian has never tried to pretend that she doesn't use extensions, and has even dished about the brand she uses. Kardashian may be known for having a thick, flowing mane of hair, but once in a blue moon, she rocks her natural hair for all of social media to see. She granted one such rare peek at her natural lengths while she got ready with her daughter for the Kardashian Christmas Eve party in 2023. She was posed in a makeup chair with her short extension-free hair slicked back as she prepared for her next hair transformation to begin. And wouldn't you know it, she wore long extensions for the family's annual soiree. Amy Schumer has faced serious struggles with her hair throughout her life. The stand-up comedian has trichotillomania, commonly known as the hair-pulling disorder, and she had to deal with hair loss at an early age.
When I was 13, I pulled out so much hair that I needed to get a wig. and wear a wig to school. It's been my big secret, you know? I have so much shame about it.
While her condition still persists, Schumer now has access to hair extensions that have made her life much easier. And while some Hollywood veterans still avoid opening up about extensions, Schumer isn't one of them. Instead, she has spoken passionately about extensions being a lifesaver, saying, "I'm lucky that extensions have become so normalized. Every woman you see on camera in any movie is wearing a wig or has a lot of added hair. That's just how it works in the business." Whether she's walking the runway for Victoria's Secret or hosting America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks sure has served a lot of stunning hair looks over the years. The runway icon has rocked everything from stylish weaves to pin-straight extensions, and she's had fun with a wide range of rich hues. Banks has been candid about her fake hair journey and even once revealed her natural shoulder-grazing, weave-free lengths during an episode of The Tyra Banks Show. She told her audience, "I've worn weaves and wigs and pieces and clip-ons and clip-outs and clip-downs and around since I was 17, 18 years old. I wanted to show the real me, and I wanted to show the raw me." Banks has also been open about her experience with hair loss, telling the Wall Street Journal back in 2011 that the stress of writing her book Model Land triggered her alopecia. In recent years, with celebrity candor earning increased appreciation from audiences, Banks has only been more open about her real hair, showing off her curls at frequent intervals on Instagram. Former child star Lindsay Lohan has been all about waist-long extensions for years. In the time that she transitioned from being a little kid in a shoulder-length bob in The Parent Trap to a high school kid who just can't escape the drama in Mean Girls, Lohan underwent a total style transformation. Long wavy locks became her go-to hairstyle, and nowadays it's almost impossible to picture her without a flowing mane. While she's certainly had fun with different shades of blonde over the years, Lohan always seems to come back to red, her natural hair color.
Can we do one of those each?
I'll put more, but you've really got a lot in there now.
I know.
You're obsessing right now.
At the 2024 Vanity Fair Oscar party, Lohan looked like $1 million in a silver-fringed Balenciaga gown, and her long red hair looked like a dream. Her hairstylist, Danielle Priano, told Birdie, "We used 2 rows of hidden crown light auburn in seamless weft 24 to add a bit of volume." That same year, Priano helped create Lohan's look for the Mean Girls musical movie premiere, which also included gorgeous auburn extensions. One need only look at Priyanka Chopra Jonas's dark hair to get a feel for the passion she has for healthy-looking locks. Unfortunately, the journey has hardly been easy for the Indian-born star, who with her naturally textured hair found it difficult to care for her tresses during her youth. She told Elle, "When I was a teenager, I had really long fake hair, and I wanted to get amazing shampoos for myself, and all of them were way too expensive." In 2021, the Quantico star launched her own affordable hair care line called Anomaly. While she's all about keeping her natural hair healthy as can be, there are still days where she likes to play with fake hair. From formal events to magazine covers, Jonas has indulged her interest in extensions on many occasions. A big-time advocate of styles that allow people to step out of convention, Jonas's hair experiments hinge on a simple outlook. Hair grows back. She added, "You should never what if in your life. If you feel like you want bangs, do it. Just don't cut them yourself. Get a professional to do it. But you know what, girl? You have one life. Live it." Drew Barrymore has kept it very real about hair extensions, even ripping them out for the world to see on an episode of her talk show. She was in conversation with Pamela Anderson, who's on her own journey of completely ditching makeup and going au naturel, when she let her hair down and began pulling out pieces of clip-on strands.
Sorry, if we're really going to be honest here.
The Charlie's Angels star followed her moment of candor up with another honest revelation about facing the effects of perimenopause, which can cause some women to lose hair. Barrymore, whose dark blonde curls have been through some drastic color transformations throughout her showbiz career, has also admitted to covering up her gray strands with dye that echoes her natural hair. As she told People, "I do love that it's trending and looks so beautiful and is like a fashion statement, but I just don't feel ready to go down that road." Bella Hadid needs a little introduction as a bona fide style icon. The supermodel's fashion sensibilities are as on point as her hair choices, which often involve the use of extensions. One such memorable look that made jaws drop was during her appearance at Art Basel Miami in 2019, when she showed up looking like a new age impression of Cher, with long black locks and a funky outfit. It was a refreshing change from the typically short hairstyle she usually wears. Hadid, who clearly likes to switch up length, seemingly plays an active role in deciding the route her hair will take. Her stylist, Ebony Frausto, told Vogue, "She really works hard and she studies. Whenever I do something with her, I'll have my references and then she'll have her references, and we work it out together."
So funny putting a fake Oh.
One need only scroll through Hadid's social media to get a feel of the diversity in her hairstyle book, as the glam goddess alternates between long and short styles. JoJo Siwa's high blonde ponytail was as much a celebrity as the singer herself is. So when she made the style transformation from a teen sensation to a grown-up pop icon and made the earth-shaking decision to chop her hair off in 2022, it took a moment for fans to adjust their sights to this new normal. As Siwa said on her Instagram stories, "I mean, it's gonna be different every day as I'm still learning how to do it. It's way different than long hair. It's crazy, but I'm obsessed." As she stepped into adulthood on her own terms, Siwa also let her signature pops of brightly colored accessories go. She said on her podcast, "I have not stuck a hair bow in my hair for 2 years now. I literally was like, I don't want to wear it today. And my mom was like, okay, so don't. And I was like, all right, that feels right." Shedding bits of her old self meant making space for newer looks, like the one she donned on the cover of Lady Gun magazine, flaunting super long extensions, sultry makeup, and an image-defying bodysuit that more or less ushered in a new era for the former child star. Just like her sister, Khloé Kardashian is loud and proud about wearing hair extensions. On numerous occasions, the reality star has addressed her use of fake hair to play with length and color. And she's also given fans glimpses into what goes into choosing the right type of extensions for each occasion. As she put it, "There is a method to my madness always. A girl needs variety, and I need to dress up all my different hairstyles and personalities, so to me, it makes sense." For the longest time, the Keeping Up with the Kardashians star was all about the long tresses. However, for nearly a decade now, she hasn't been afraid to play with shorter chops. And sometimes she even enhances her naturally curly look. She made the switch back when her former husband Lamar Odom was in the hospital. And in a seemingly impulsive move, she called on her longtime hairstylist Jen Atkin to cut her hair. Kardashian told Refinery29, "She literally tried to talk me out of it because she was nervous that I was too emotional. I made her cut it, and I love it." It's a good thing she has boxes full of longer hair that she can fall back on whenever she misses her longer locks. Millie Bobby Brown's entry into the celebrity hair transformations arena began on a bold note, with the former child star having to shave her full head of hair off to step into the role of Eleven in Stranger Things. From that point on, Brown's career and hair have only grown, and she has been having loads of fun with both. The Netflix star has tinkered with varying strand lengths these past few years, trying out extensions that correspond to her life in those moments. She went especially long with her extensions for the 2024 premiere of her film Damsel, channeling badass princess energy that matched the tone of her character in the fantasy action movie.
And I'm wearing a lot of extensions tonight.
Yeah, so I'm being kind because it's going to be a little bit torturous for her.
Yeah.
While getting ready for her big day, Brown detailed to Vogue the joy she feels while getting her beauty routine done, saying, "Many months of the year, I was playing other people, and it's been hard for me to find myself. Being in hair and makeup, I want to be the most myself and give myself that grace to have fun and to enjoy it."